Dear students, about ad hoc and sensor networking, today we are going to discuss about the overview of wireless sensor networking. Overview of wireless sensor networking. This topic is explains about the introduction, types of wireless sensor networking, characteristics, architecture of components of wireless sensor networks, and architecture of wireless sensor networking, characteristics, concept, architecture issues, standards and applications, challenges, advantages and disadvantages of wireless sensor networking. So you can see the types of wireless sensor networking is unstructured and structured. Okay, the two categories, that is unstructured wireless sensor networking and structured wireless sensor networking. What is unstructured wireless sensor networking is about, it is dense collection of nodes. It is a dense collection of nodes, and it is about ad hoc deployment. What is ad hoc deployment? As we know that it is a temporary infrastructure, it is accommodated. Temporarily the communication system is set up. Okay, and difficulty in network maintenance. Difficulty is it is difficult in the network maintenance. In structured wireless sensor networking, it is few and scarcely distributed nodes. It is a systematic step-by-step procedure, we can say that. Structured wireless sensor network is few and scarcely distributed nodes, pre-planned deployment. As I told you, it is a well-planned, pre-planned deployment, low network maintenance. Maintenance will be very less. Characteristics of wireless sensor networking is about the self-organization, concurrency processing, low cost, restricted energy resources, and tiny-made small radio range. It is a small radio range. Software engineering, about the what are the softwares are required for wireless sensor networking is service-oriented architecture. It is SOA, service-oriented architecture, and applications are sensor applications, node applications, and sensor networking. When we attach the sensors to a particular purpose, that sensors are attached to our software, to the system, so that things are communicated. Sensor applications are the sensor is accommodated, is connected to the system. Node application, the sensor node which is connected to the point and to the system. Sensor networking application maintains the task and required services, the entire network. Characteristics of a middleware for sensor networking is, it is about the software layer between operating system and application. Primary objective of a middleware, and middleware has to be scalable, generic, adaptive, reflective. Scalable, generic and adaptive. Generic, it is more convenient, and it is more adaptable, more easy to adaptable, more it is reflectable. Okay, concepts of SOA for wireless networks, that is a simple use case can help to determine the software architecture. This is the software architecture that we can see the wireless networking security. Okay, yeah, this is the surface profile service, and where we can set up the sensors, where we can set up the sensors on a surface. That is surface. For example, we can see the sensors for TV, we can see the sensors for the AC, we can see the sensors for the oven, like that, is it not? So in any homemade applications, we can keep the sensors for the wireless networking. Surveillance, primary and surface profile, that is, we can keep the sensors through to the system. Okay, architecture of node application structure, that is the host middleware, algorithms, modules and services connected to the middle core, and node specific operating system, it is connected to the operating system, and to the operating system it is internally hardware drivers, sensor net drivers, hardware to the sensor are connected. Okay, so overall general architecture about the sensor networking is administration terminal, sensor networking application, distributed middleware, and nodes are connected to the system as well as to the sensor node, Okay, here we can see the operating system is connected with the hardware to the middleware. Okay, so architectural issues are energy efficiency, network topology, failure in long range communication, increase in traffic decreases the lifetime, and single tier and multi tier architecture disadvantages. As you know what is a single tier, multi tier, two tier architecture, three tier architecture. So here this sensor networking is about a single tier or a multi tier also can be uses. That is, and energy, it is a less energy is it is taking, and it is a network topology. As we know, bus topology, you ring topology like that. So in any topology that we can arrange, and failure in long range communication. See, every now and then there should be a checkup for the sensors. Otherwise, what happens if you are using the sensors for long run? Maybe it is not up to the mark. Okay. Architecture cluster based. Cluster based is nothing but it is a collection of the sensors. Okay, collection of the sensors proposed to tackle the previous architectural issues. It is overcome to the architectural issues. Okay, and provides quality of management. Provides the quality of the management, and dynamic architecture is a cluster is a basic unit of software. It is clustering the sensors. Okay, node A, node B, node C is connected to middleware, to connected to operating system, to connected to hardware. Okay, standards and specifications. See, predominant standards commonly is used Zigbee, Bluetooth, or 6LoWPAN. That is what is Zigbee. Transmit data over long distances by passing data through intermediate devices to reach more distant ones. Big Z. Bluetooth is about wireless technology standard for exchanging data over short distances from fixed and mobile devices. As we know what is a Bluetooth, the topology is using, and 6LoWPAN, that is defined encapsulation and header compression mechanisms that allow IPv6 packets to send to and receive from IEEE standards. Okay. So applications of wireless sensor networking is about what are the different applications: area monitoring, healthcare, air pollution, and we can say in every area nowadays we are using this sensors in wireless applications: forecast, landslide, and water quality monitoring, natural disaster, and industrial monitoring. In the last class also we have seen every 2 kilometers it is going to rain is finding out about the sensors. Challenges are about hardware and software. What are the hardware challenges? Low cost thin sensors and lifetime maximization, robustness and fault tolerance, self configuration. Software is about operating system, security and mobility. TINI is using for the sensors software. TINI software is using for TINI software, and it is low cost and it is self configuration. Advantages of wireless sensor networking is it avoids a lot of wiring, can accommodate new devices at any time, flexible to go through physical partitions. It can be accessed through a centralized monitor and infrastructure. It is a minimum infrastructure, and it is avoids a wiring, and it is easy to access, easy to set up, easy to add-ons the things. Okay. Disadvantages of wireless sensor networking is easy for hackers to hack a network, comparatively low speed of communication, gets distracted by various elements, costly at large, life of nodes, energy life. These are the disadvantages. It is about the life of nodes, and it is very costly, and it is easy to access to the hackers, and it is energy life. These are all the topics covered in the overview of wireless sensor networking. Okay, so you just go through this, and if you want to know more about it, you can mail me. Okay, thank you.